What is going on, guys and girls? It is GhostRobo. Welcome back to DC Universe Online. If you remember from last time, we're revisiting one of the first games I ever played on this channel and giving you guys an opportunity to win a PlayStation 4. Sony is being so generous and providing us with a fan PS4. All you gotta do is smash the like button on this video, help us get the most support, and we will win that PS4 for you. I am joined today by a very special guest, my sidekick, my partner. I'm going to say partner in crime, but you're really a hero, so we're partners in love, I guess, Clintus.
That's right, that's right. I'm pretty stoked to be working with you, and I have to say your hero is looking mighty fine.
Yeah, she's pretty cool. Your guy is lacking a little bit in the height department, but I'm sure he will definitely help us out as we enter these sewers. We're chasing after Scarecrow. He has been planting poisonous gas, hallucinogenics all over the city, and it's time for us to deal with it. All right, there you are. So your power is quantum. And we haven't seen each other's characters since we first made them, so I wanted to show you my most favorite ability here. Are you ready for it?
I'm ready.
Bam!
That's awesome.
I am, like, this dog, let me tell you, is, like, vicious as all can be. He can tear through enemies, even though he kind of just looks like a dog you'd see, like, running around a baseball diamond or something. He's actually quite vicious, even though he sure wiggles and looks like he's got a lot of extra weight.
Well, look, what's cool is, and I don't know if this is the case across the board, but he has the same colors as your hero. Like it's got the red and blue.
Oh, he kind of does. That's interesting. Interesting. We're having some troubles here. We're kind of freaked out.
Got stunned there for a second.
All these hallucinations. Have you ever hallucinated?
I was stunned. I'm good now.
Have you ever hallucinated in real life though?
I think so, but it was one of those moments where I wasn't sure because no one else was around.
Okay.
There was no confirmation.
All right. You live in Phoenix, so probably some like desert mirages, right?
Exactly. I thought I saw a bodacious babe out in the middle of the desert.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah. Well, Scarecrow. Yeah. I think someone's hallucinate. He's made someone hallucinate. And so they see us and they just think we're a bunch of clowns.
Oh, gotcha.
It's like this dude walking his dog. What are you gonna do?
There you go. Yeah, it does
So
kind of look like that.
How long can you hold on to that dog? How long can you be the dog?
I can be the dog as long as I want, apparently. I'm sure if I die, then I lose the dog form, but as of, like, my experience, I've been able to just stay as the pooch for as long as I've...
That's awesome.
And he is pretty darn strong. Like, the cool thing about my character is that she's able to gain, like, all these different transformation abilities where she can become a gorilla, she can become a dog, a variety of different animals, which I just thought was, like, such a cool set of skills to have. And now
and so with the quantum, I'm kind of like the master of time.
Okay.
And my first ability here, I kind of freeze people in the air, and then as they're stunned, it's hurting them. So
nice.
It's kind of one of those things where I kind of bend time to my will.
Very impressive. I wish you could do that in my daily life. Just like, I always want that rewind. Like, dang, the last 2 hours went by so fast. I just need you to come in and just shift it back a little bit. So my flight mode here is that I can fly through the air Superman style. Let's see yours.
Yeah, I'm rocking the Skim, which is awesome. It's the newest transportation mode.
All right.
It looks like I'm on like hoverboards.
Hoverboards are kind of reminds me of like Dragon Ball Z, if you ever seen that show. All right, so now we're carrying barrels of stinking green goo, which is always good for our health. I'm just gonna fly it over here. Come on, come on. Have you seen, speaking of PS4, have you seen the 20th anniversary PlayStation 4?
No, what is that?
Okay, so this year is the 20th anniversary of PlayStation 4, and they unveiled a like gray PlayStation 4 that is meant to be textured and look like the original PlayStation 1. It's actually really pretty, and like it has a different texture on it than just like the regular smooth surface of the PS4s we're playing on, but like I am so tempted to get one just because it's really sleek looking.
Just because, yeah.
Did you ever have a PS1?
No, actually I didn't.
Okay.
I stuck around for Nintendo for many years, and I had a Sega Genesis, and I even owned a Dreamcast for a while.
So did I. That was a system that lasted for tiny bit of time, but I remember being so stoked when I first got it and so excited, and like the graphics were so good, and then it just bombed out.
Yeah, yeah, unfortunately. And then after that, I kind of got into PC gaming, and that's kind of how most of my college years were all PC.
Okay.
My roommate had a PS2, and I remember playing like, what was that fighting game? Not Tekken, but the other one, like DOTA or something.
Dead or Alive?
Yeah, Dead or Alive, DOA, that was it.
Okay.
DOA 2, I think, is what we were playing, and we rocked that for a while.
Where are these?
Yeah, it wasn't until my PlayStation 3. I got a PlayStation 3 about 5 years ago or something like that, and I got Modern Warfare 2. That was my first game on PlayStation.
We're supposed to neutralize these leaking fear gas barrels. I'm not quite sure where these barrels
Experiment 40
float up.
Yeah, the map's not necessarily helping us a lot.
Come
on, map.
Parasite will actually
Like a
suppress
yellow
the
icon or
rat's
something.
fear.
You need to like summon the Dora the Explorer map. He always knows what's going on.
Scent-marked areas of
Yes.
My PlayStation story is actually kind of fun because I got a PlayStation 1 for Christmas, but the cool thing was I opened the games before I got the system, so I thought that my parents like just screwed up and didn't get me the right stuff. Like I asked for those games on PC, and I thought that's what they were going to do, and they gave them to me on PS1, and I was like, you guys screwed up. Like I tried to be like, oh, thanks, but I knew it wasn't going to work. And then when I opened the PlayStation 1, I like freaked out. Me and my brother were so excited. Uh-oh. Those guys are cute. All right, they gonna let us in? Are you already fighting them?
I am.
Oh gosh, I should probably get over here and help out.
I found the barrel. The barrels that we brought over.
Oh, okay.
We had to go back and neutralize them.
Gotcha, good work. See, that's what sidekicks are for, solving all the tricky stuff.
That's right.
I just stand here and look pretty.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, those guys were pretty easy.
And now we're supposed to find Batwoman.
Batwoman. Who's your favorite Batman universe character?
Ooh. Wow. All the characters? Like the whole
all
universe?
the characters. Hero, villain, sidekick, Batman himself.
More patience.
This guy.
Excellent.
Scarecrow.
This one is
when I was a kid, like the original Batman was on TV.
Right.
And the one that I always I was excited when he showed up on as the villain was Mr. Freeze.
Okay.
He was always my favorite then.
That's a good choice.
But when the original Batman movie came out with Michael Keaton, like of course Jack Nicholson as the Joker was just amazing.
Right.
And since we're in a Gotham sewer,
Oh my god. He's huge.
Yeah, and so that was obviously awesome, and I think out of like all the cartoons that I've seen like on TV and stuff, like the Joker's still the most iconic for me.
Yeah.
Because I remember like getting the Batman movie for my like my 13th birthday or something, something around that time. So I just remember watching that movie like over and over and over again. And so I think that just kind of stuck with me to the Joker. And then of course the Dark Knight was just
Just reaffirmed your love.
Yes.
Alright, there are a lot of dudes down here. This giant scarecrow in the center is kind of freaking me out. Kind of weird sealing like my whole character inside of this dog form, but I love that you can like transform back and forth so quickly. There's no like awkward load or anything like that. Get going, get out of here. Good. When I played this game the first time, I was a villain, like way back in 2011. So I never experienced like this side of the story at all.
Yeah, you said that in your first video. I thought it was awesome because like I would never think to be a villain.
Oh yeah.
Just because like I was like everyone wants to be the hero.
Right.
And even like games like what was that? What's that one? Infamous.
Right.
Like where you can like as you're playing the game you decide good or evil. Even then, it's like I always seem to go down the hero path.
Okay.
And then when you said that, I was like, you know what? I should try this. Especially like with a game like DC Universe, like you can be a villain and still have just as much fun, if not more.
Totally. Yeah, I'm with you. Like usually in games, I'm just compelled to do the hero thing. I'm a nice guy. I feel bad being mean to people. Like I've played like Mass Effect or Infamous or games like that. I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna be the hero and save the whole world. But then, yeah, a game like this, especially because you can like team up with the different villains, like that's where I sort of was like, okay, I want to be on Joker's side. I want to be, with these guys and sort of working with them. I thought that was pretty sweet.
Yes, that's a great point too. Yeah, to pick Joker as your mentor.
Yes. I'm sure you would have loved that.
Yeah.
Alright, so we're just basically feasting on a family of nasty birds here. And now we're at the final.
The fear of thunder and lightning. Don't get zapped.
Here he is. Alright. The big bad.
Not lightning.
He is level 6, so watch out. I'm going to try to stun him from behind here. It's not even working. It's too strong. Holy crap. Alright. Get going. Get going.
Oh.
Okay, you got him. I don't know what you did, but you seem to get him real damaged up pretty good there. I guess I will activate dog form and finish him off with some ferocious teeth. I still remember some of like the very awkward, like really early 90s stuff, like the X-Men cartoon or like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles or Felix the Cat or stuff that like most people just a couple years younger than me are like, what are you even
This one has an extra
Right,
twist.
right. No, that's funny.
Because like when I grew up, like Super Nintendo had just come out. Like I played, the first system I played was the original NES. When I was 4 years old, my uncle had an NES with Duck Hunt and wrestling, and then like, so I moved my way all the way up through, you know, that generation to the SNES generation, to N64, to PlayStation 1, all the way, you know, up to now PS4. So it's been quite the journey.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy when you think of like cartoons and shows like that you grew up on.
Yeah.
And it's funny because I remember some shows that were like the sitcom reruns, and I didn't realize that's what they were. I just thought, oh yeah, I grew up watching this show, and like,
Yeah.
how did you grow up watching that show? It was so old. It's
Yeah.
like, I don't know. It was on 5 days a week at
Right.
5 and 6.
Oh boy, getting old. Yeah, I get really scared. I turned 25 this year, and I'm like, I'm 5 years away from being 30, and I feel like I'm 15 this year.
That's fine. That's totally how I feel. I actually turned 33 this year,
Okay.
and I have 2 kids, and I'm like, I still play video games and play toys.
Yeah.
Like with my son, it's like, no, dude, let me. Here's how you do this. Here's how you do that.
All right. Oh God, his thugs are here. We got to arrest him. We got to do this true teamwork style now. Dog and Quantum Man taking down the villains. Batwoman is helping out here.
Yeah, we freed her. She's no longer hallucinating.
Can we turn her into Catwoman if we want? I'd rather have Catwoman, to be honest. All right, the dog is making the arrest. Yes, dog's making the arrest. Beautiful.
You certainly can mess with your head.
Winner.
I'll wrap up here and then
Oh, look at you jump! Like,
I know.
you
Look
jumped
at the
over my
hops
head.
on that dog. It's pretty impressive, huh?
Is no longer the
Whoa! Where was Batman in this? Batman was not
No,
here.
he's taking all the glory.
instead of a hand.
And Nightwing
What?
and Robin.
Okay. What about me and you?
I know.
We got gypped. He stole all of... Oh, God, Batman.
He shows up at the last minute just to swoop in and, like, you know, the bat signal flying high.
Our next target would and should be Joker. But we are going to wrap things up, I think, right about here as my dog. I want to show you my dog jump. There you go. Look at that. Straight out of Space Jam.
I think you could jump over me if you tried.
All right, here we go. Ready? The epic feat of the day. Can the dog jump over the hero? 3, 2, 1. Sometimes he doesn't want to jump. Like, I don't know. His legs get, like, tired. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1. Jump there. Oh, yes. I cleared you.
Oh, he did. Totally jumped over me.
This dog knows all the tricks, and then he turns back into a really curvy lady. So, hey, it works very well. I have a fireball above my head, so I think that means it's time to wrap up before things get too hot. Big thanks to you, sir, for sidekicking it up and helping us through this mission. I do appreciate it.
Absolutely, yeah, it was a lot of fun. I'm totally digging DC Universe on the PlayStation 4. It looks amazing.
We finish off the Scarecrow and we finish the video. Make sure, guys and girls, to smash that like button if you want us to be able to give you guys a PS4. Sony will give one to me for my fans and one to Clintus for his fans. That could be yours. All you got to do is smash the like button and go retweet our tweets about this video. Thank you so much for watching. Have a fantastic day. Until next time, drink some hot chocolate, and we will see you all later.
Game on!